directing a movie right now, and if you'd like to be in this movie, it's the story of my life actually, but the movie's called Jo-the-crowbar. And that's a fictional character that I've made up, and I've been doing a lot of crazy stunts as Jo-the-crowbar to get a little attention to the movie that I am making. It's a story of my life, and it'll be on multiple small shorts. This video I'm making right now is only for my close family and friends. If you'd like to be in this movie, if you would like to play a character in the Jo-the-crowbar movie, well, I'm holding auditions soon, and right now I look crazy, I know. Look, I'm going to show you what I look like. Well, actually, this is what I would look like if I was working, right? I know a lot of people who worked at my job for 11 years have seen me dressed like this before. Not so crazy. People who have seen me working with my older brother Jared may have seen me dressed like this before, because these are clothes that I wear. And in the movie, this is just an outfit for Jo-the-crowbar now. So I'm going to explain some of the things I have. This is a tool belt. I wore it when I built my dad's front porch in St. Johnsville, New York, actually. And it's important to me because it helps me hold my pants up. So if you want to know about what I got in my tool belt, sit right there, and I'm going to explain to you because I need this tool belt to help me build the set for the movie that I'm going to be making. And if you want to be in that movie, well, hit like, subscribe, and share. And if you're one of my family members and you happen to be in my life for the past 30 years, you already have a starring role. So I would ask that anyone who saw me as Jo-the-crowbar giving away guns, like and share and subscribe those videos as well, because that was a promotional activity that I was doing to give away those guns. So if you would like to participate in any future production from my media company that I've developed, simply get a hold of me through my Facebook that is private. My Facebook is private, and there are people on it that I love and care about, and there are people that are not. And those people have cut themselves out of my life, and that's fine. That's on them. Those people know who they are, and it's crazy, but I'm going to be filming when my children are home in St. Johnsville, New York, and in Gloversville, New York at my personal residence, which I am actually working on the stage right now. I know it seems late. It's not late for me. It's 3:30 in the morning because I get up at first shift. I used to be a first shift associate for many years. A lot of people know that. So I'm usually up by about 3 in the morning. I did that for 11 years, so it's quite normal for me to be awake at this hour. I left my job at Walmart to pursue my dreams of making a movie about my life because it's pretty crazy. And I've changed the names of all the people in the movie to protect them, to give them something that I like to call a persona. And so I have a persona, and his name is Jo-the-crowbar, and that's a character that I play. My actual name is Joseph Bahr, and you all know me, and you love me, and that's why you're still my friends. Thank you very much for being supportive through my time that has now become a dark time in my life, and I am very sad to say my children are not home. And if you know me, that's very difficult for me, and if you don't know me and you think I'm just some jerk, well, that's on you, my friend. I wish you did know me because I'm making a movie and I would have loved to put you in it. But unfortunately, there's not a role for everyone because I do not know everyone in the world. But I would like them to know me. And I would like them to know that I love Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And so I'm going to make a movie. And I'm making it all off my own dime. If you'd like to donate anything to the movie, though, that would be great. And if you'd like to be in it for donating, that would also be nice. I will hold auditions here and there depending on the place and time. But right now I'm working at my dad's house to fix his fence. And if anyone else would like to come and help me fix his fence, well, that would be an audition. So I will be at my father's house as Jo-the-crowbar, method acting. So if you come there and I am acting strange, please know that I am just playing a character. That is not who I am. I am Joseph Bahr, and I play many characters. I've trained to be an actor. I'm a professional actor, people. And at any time you may see me out in the world acting because I stay in character. That's how I roll. I don't know if you've ever seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. There was a little girl in that movie, and she was very smart. And she explained that she plays her character all the time. From a young age, she understood that you got to pretend sometimes. Like I pretend to be happy that my kids are home. That's not true. It actually hurts my feelings very much. I was at my sister's house yesterday. Her name will not be mentioned in this video because I love her and I would not like to see her befall any harm. But she did win one of my many rifles that I now have none of. I have nothing to protect myself, but that does not mean I am defenseless, people. I would like to be very clear that I have trained in martial arts throughout the years because I'm a method actor, and I wanted to be able to, if I needed to make a fight scene or have a scuffle, I could look good doing it. So if you wondered why I took martial arts for many years, that is why I did it. And this hat I've worn for many years. It's also part of the Jo-the-crowbar outfit. So if, you would like to buy it, though, after the movie's done, I'm going to put it up for auction. Because although I do love this hat, and I have many, very few possessions that I do hold close and dear to me, this hat is one of them. This is a very important item that I have. And right now I'm reading a script, and a lot of people may not believe that, but I am. And honestly, I'm supposed to be wearing reading glasses, so sometimes I lose my place. This isn't scripted, but I lose my place, and I have to kind of ad-lib, as it were, to find my spot again, but not lose track of where I was. Because I could clip the video, but like I said, I'm producing a movie, and right now I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to make a little bit of advertisement. I'm asking that if anyone is free and available to help me better my community, where I am going to be filming this movie, to make it look like it did when I was a kid and I grew up, well, friend, you would have an opportunity to be in the movie. Being as I have to make all the sets myself, I have to set everything up myself, I have to do everything by myself, and that's the way I've lived. I live by myself, and I have done everything by myself. Everything I own, I have obtained by myself. And if anyone would like to argue that point, I would love for them to come to my house that I own in my name through the bank that I bought it from, and I pay for it on my own. And it will be paid for and bought, and when I am done making the movie, perhaps I may even give the house away, because it is just a set for a movie that I am producing called Jo-the-crowbar. So if you would like to be in that movie, again, I'm talking fast, just like that guy from those commercials. What is it, ShamWow? I'm that ShamWow guy. ShamWow, would you like to be in a movie? Well, perhaps I could help you be famous. I'll make you famous, people, because I'm a cowboy in the movie, and his name's Jo-the-crowbar. He's the rootinest, tootinest cowboy in the wild, wild west. And if you want to be in that movie and you want to be a cowboy just like me, as I would hope my children would grow up to want to be just like me, as sad as it may be, they're not around right now, and I can't see them every day like you may be able to see your children. My parents live right across from a park that my kids may never play at. My parents raised me to be an upright, standing man of God, and that's a fact. And anyone who wants to argue that point and run my name through the mud, well, I just happen to think you're the worst person in the world. Because my name is really important to me, and a lot of people may not know that, but God gave me a name when I was born. And that name was put in my father's head. And my father, he spit it out of his mouth. Just like he spit me out of something else, if you know what I'm saying. That's a joke. So, and that's the kind of person I am. I like to have a good time, but I also am very loving man, and I love my children very much, and I would do anything, and I would give anything away, including my own personal freedoms and things that I enjoy. Like those guns that I gave away to help my dream become a reality of bringing them home. And being as my job was infringed upon when the police came to my house and obstructed my ability to rest, I missed a day of work, and that cost me money, so I have to go to my father's house and try to make some of that up. And, but I'm not going to charge my father for that. Instead, I have a business that I have developed on the side, a media business, and I'm going to produce a video of me fixing my father's backyard so it is a beautiful place to live. So that if my children come home and they would like to go to my parents' house, they would have a nice place to see and a beautiful scenery. So if you would like to come to my parents' house and help me fix it up in St. Johnsville, New York, well, simply contact me, Joseph Bahr, and you too could be in the movie called Jo-the-crowbar. Thank you very much for your time, people. And like I said, if you would like to help me fix my parents' house up a little bit, well, I would love that. My older brother already helped me, and he has a role in my movie as well. His name is the Rooster. My older brother, the Rooster, he'll come around from time to time, and he'll be a character in my movies. So if you see my brother, the Rooster, Jared Bahr, who is a very amazing and smart man and helped me write this movie, well, thank him. I would like to thank him for all the contributions that he made over the years to me. He helps me fix my cars up that are going to be in the movie. He's kind of like a stuntman on my set, and if you see him acting weird or crazy, I'd like you to know that he is also an actor, and he acts. And sometimes we act together. We make scenes. We're funny. And I know I've made a lot of you people laugh out there, and he made you laugh because we're both funny guys. And I love my older brother, and if he ever got in trouble or was hurt, well, that would really upset me, and it might make me mad. And there's some people out there threatening my life, as it were. And when I say my life, as it were, I mean my life with my children. There are some people out there that are threatening my ability to have my kids. They want to take full custody of my children away from me. That's a fact. I can't deny that. And it's actually people who are mutual friends with me and the person who are trying to take my kids away. Their name will not be mentioned. From now on, let's call that person Misty Rose, because Jo-the-Crowbar in the Jo-the-Crowbar movie, I'm looking for a person to play the character Misty Rose. And if you would like that opportunity, well, ma'am, you could have yourself a role in my movie. I would like you to be tall and blonde, thin and beautiful, because obviously I have to make you appeal to everyone in the movie. Maybe even the sister of the original person who I was married to would like to step forward and be in this movie. And if she did, she was a beautiful beauty queen, and I know that she would be a great person to act in my movie. She's an actress, and I think she's just the cat's pajamas. I know she's a woman of the community, and she tries to help her area out. So if she wants to be in my movie, I have a spot for her any day of the week. And there's a few other people that I have in mind, and those people will be brought into light later on. But I'd like to say that my children have a role in my movie as well. My son Chance expresses to me that he wants to make videos for YouTube. Well, here I am making videos for YouTube, but my son Chance is not here. I bought a computer for my son Elijah so he could play games on it. And I started playing games on it, and I started broadcasting them so that he could see me playing games on it. So a lot of people think I do things for my own selfish reasons, but I do not. I do things for my children because I want to relate to my children as they would relate to me as they grow up. And I love my children very much. And anyone who says otherwise, well, I would beg to differ, sir. And I wish that you could put yourself in my shoes and understand from my point of view how things are. But like I see, I'm a good actor, aren't I? I can make myself cry and demand, and I can do things that most people can't do because they're not as smart as me. And some people may think that they're very smart. Some people may think that they're cunning, like a snake. But I know the way, the truth, and the light that is in me, provided by Jesus Christ. And people are going to say I'm acting crazy, and that's because I'm acting. I am a method actor, and I'm always playing the role of Jo-the-Crowbar. And this is one of his many outfits. That's why I look so crazy. Actually, would you like to see what I have on? This is a backpack. A girl gave it to me, actually. A girl that I loved. It's a bunch of Hello Kitties. I love it. She's a really important girl, and I'd hope she comes back around someday. But she's off doing her own thing and taking care of herself, and I respect that, and I understand. And that's important that everyone know that she's taking care of herself first and foremost and number one. But I do miss her, and her name will not be mentioned in this video because I'm protecting everyone who is important to me in this world. So, I'm sorry I can't mention you, but she'll have a name, and she'll be a character in the movie as well. If you would like to play her role, that is always possible. It's open for you anytime you want to come and find it. I also have this shirt on I ordered from eBay. It's tight, as should be the Venom costume. So it's tight to my body, although my body is not as hard as the man who plays Venom right now. But I work out all the time, so perhaps I could get to that point at some point in my life. But right now I have to look like Joe Bahr, who is a chubby fella. So, but that's not who I play in the movie. I play Jo-the-Crowbar. That's a totally different character. Thank you very much. And that's licensed and owned by Joseph Bahr. Actually, I want to be very clear that any money that Jo-the-Crowbar makes goes into Joseph Bahr's account because it's a licensed character that Joseph Bahr owns. All rights to the character are owned by Joseph Bahr. Nobody else owns Jo-the-Crowbar. He's a free man. And any money, and 10% of all money made by Joe the Crowbar goes to help the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. That's a fact. Actually, if you go on my eBay account and you would like to buy something to help the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, well, every purchase you make, 10% of that goes to the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. So help them boys, help some girls, and buy yourself something cool that Joe the Crowbar owned, or Joseph Barr owned. All right? I want to keep this video short, so I thank you for your time. And if you would like to be in the movie, please contact me through my Facebook, as I do not want to give out my personal cell phone because I feel that it would cause a conflict of interest for some people who have been messaging me recently telling me that I am a bad person because I want my children to come home. Otherwise, I would freely give out my phone number. Other than that, I wish that everyone have a beautiful Sunday night. This is Sunday afternoon, and I do not work on the Lord's Day anymore. And that is one of the reasons why I left Walmart. They wouldn't let me transfer off of my shift. And the Lord's Day is very important to me because it's a day of rest. And I need to rest. And I'm going to go to bed. It's about 10 o'clock at night. And if you want to be in the movie, please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll post this video probably tomorrow. First thing in the morning. Like I said, I get up at fucking 3 in the morning. So that's when I used to go to work at 4. So I'd get up an hour early, drink 3 eggs and a glass of milk. No, I literally would put 3 eggs in a glass of milk and drink it. Exactly 1 cup of milk. And that's how I would stay so healthy and fit throughout the years. But that'll be in the movie if you want to see it. Like, subscribe, and share, and message me if you'd like to be in my movie and help me build these sets. Because first I got to build the set. So I'm going to be out in the community helping people and bettering it so that it's a good place for my children to come home when they do come home. Thank you very much for your time, and this has been Joe the Crowbar. Oh, wait, you know what? I want to share something with you. Product reveal, and I hope that they would be interested in sponsoring me. It's actually a hammer that I use to build things. Because I am a builder, and this is a tool, just like those guns I gave away. So, I have a tool, and it is a tomahawk. I use it, it's pretty sweet actually. I use it for hammer. It's a hammer right here, as you can see. And this is an axe. And if anyone would like to question whether or not this is a tool, you can watch my videos where I'm hammering nails with it. And in my movie, I'm going to use it as a weapon, so it is a prop. And if anyone was to attack me and I had to use this as a weapon, well, sir, I've been trained to use it. I've been learning how to throw it, and I'm a method actor, so if you watch my other videos, I tell you where you can buy one yourself. And maybe I'll even post this one up for sale when I'm done using it, building these props, because I have 2 of them. I have one for the movie and one to help me build the props. So like I said, if you like this tomahawk and you think it's cool, it will be for sale once the movie's done. And to anyone who comes to help me do my father's backyard, I'll buy you one of these tomahawks. So if you want a tomahawk of your own, I'm just giving them away. I gave away all my guns, and now to help me fund my movie, I'm going to give away these tomahawks. So, thank you for helping me throughout the years, anyone who did help me. And anyone who's been there to support me, I thank you. And I pray that your civil liberties are never trounced upon, and you have something very important to you taken from your home by police officers who do not need to be there. And they walk in your house without your permission and steal your things. Because that's what happened to me. And that's how I played Joe the Crowbar. Thank you very much. You have a nice day. Bye-bye. Aww.